a minute. Hold on. There's a sauce too. Okay, now y'all know from my other mukbang, y'all know I love a sauce. I love a sauce. I love a sauce. I'm about to dip that in there. Hey everyone, it's me, Ellery, and I am back with my recap and review of episode 5 of season 2 of Boomerang. So if you're here for my recap and my review, make sure that you stick around and stay tuned. While you're here, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and then turn on your notifications so you don't miss any new videos from me. All right, y'all, let's go ahead and get into my recap and review of episode 5. All right, y'all, so I am actually kind of doing a mukbang as well as a review and recap, mainly because I'm just hungry. But today's food is brought to you by Sword and Skillet. It is a magnificent food truck that's here where I live. Not gonna put that information out there. Some of you know, some of you don't. If you look up Sword and Skillet, you'll figure it out. And I have these filet mignon sliders and french fries. Oh, you all, it's, oh my gosh, can y'all see that? Look at that. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's what I wanted. In addition to the greatest street corn that I've ever had in this whole state of Alabama, well, really outside of the state of Texas, because I really only feel like I get good street corn when I go to visit my family. But y'all, look at this. Look at that. There's nothing like good food, okay? It just does something to you. It does something to you. All right, y'all. So, like I said, if you're here for my recap and my review of episode 5 of Boomerang. Woo! And it did what I thought was gonna happen, which was like a build up to this episode. This was the +1 episode. Everyone showed up to Simone's dad's house, which is Marcus Graham. If you all are, you know, by now you should know who Marcus Graham is. If you don't know that by now, maybe you should stop watching. Just saying. Anywho, so the episode opens up with this really crazy dream where you hear people calling Simone's name, and then we see her actually standing on the roof. Ugh. And then next thing we know, she's jumping off of it. So that right there in itself kind of threw us for a loop. So they all show up at his house. I guess just ready for like a good weekend, but they all show up with +1s. For the record, please ask before you bring your +1. Don't just show up at, I don't care whose house it is. Don't do that, okay? But whatever. At the same time, if it takes the +1s to get us all together, let's get jiggy with it. Anywho, so they all show up with the +1s, except for Bryson and Simone. I mean, go figure. Who you gonna bring? Who you gonna bring? See, that again, that's why you don't date with inside the group. That's why you don't do it. And Crystal, she also did not come with a +1. So all the +1s were people or new characters that we've been introduced over the last couple of episodes. So we just kind of see all of their relationships or everything that's kind of happened over the last couple of weeks kind of play out in front of us. Crystal and Simone, I believe this was their first time seeing each other since Homecoming. And if you recall, at Homecoming, Simone kind of sort of left Crystal hanging at the party, and then, you know, she went and she hooked up with Bryson that night. Crystal has some really, really big news, and you can kind of tell that there's some kind of tension still going on between her and Simone. She wants to be real with her, but at the same time, Simone actually does not tell her what happened or why she left after Homecoming. So I feel like Crystal was kind of like, well, if you're not going to be honest with me, I'm not going to be honest with you. Fast forward through all of that, we still don't find out what Crystal's big news is amongst the group, because when she goes to share it, she gets cut off, and then nobody circles back to it. So it almost kind of seems like nobody cares. And she ends up sharing it with David's new girlfriend, which she got a job at a big ad agency, and come to find out it's in Paris. So that's huge too. Then They're all sitting around talking. An old photo album pops up. And then we start kind of seeing visually what was said about Marcus, which was he was sued for sexual harassment. That's how the whole business went under. They all lost their jobs, that whole thing. Okay, now we're looking at a photo album with all these pictures at the same time that's kind of like playing this out in front of us, right? So everybody's like, okay, wait, chill out. And Simone's like, no, y'all need to be real with me. I feel like this is how y'all been treating me the whole time. And then yet still nobody has anything to say. So she takes the notebook, she runs upstairs and throws it into the fireplace, which then later we see the room sets on fire. She tries to put it out, doesn't work. She jumps out of the house onto the roof and into the pool. And so it's almost like a cleansing that happens because I think she finally was able to let go of that energy. So, okay, so that was my recap. Tried to do it without eating my food. My review, thank you. I thought this episode was probably the best one since probably the first episode. And, oh my ketchup. Like, it was so good to the point where I literally was just not, I couldn't really tweet. I was just trying to keep up with everybody. There was also a moment between Bryson and Simone. I did forget to mention that. And they kiss, and then they go to like, well, she kind of goes to like do it with him, I guess you can say. I don't know. I don't know what she was about to do. But he was just like, I can't do this again. So, but I thought it was really, really good because we really got to see emotions out of everybody. And like I said, all the episodes we have been seeing to now, it was like a build up. So we got to see all those characters come together. I love the emotion that we got out of Simone finally because she had really been trying to hold it together for a long time. And I agree with her. I feel like they weren't really being genuine and real with her. I'm really upset because it says that there's like 2 weeks left. But I'm super excited because y'all know I love Crystal. And she is almost about to have her own episode. So we're about to get some more insight into her. So I'm like super excited about that. I can't wait. So yeah, anyways, y'all, I thought the episode was really, really good. I really enjoyed it. I loved finally seeing them all together. You definitely can tell that there's some tension still between the group. I don't really know if they're all gonna completely be able to bounce back. I think Crystal's kind of like about to go off and do her own thing. I don't know what's about to happen with the friend group. Don't really like that feeling. But I'm really interested to see what happens next. I'm interested to see just how Simone and Bryson maybe find their way back to each other, regardless if it's romantic or not. Hopefully they can just kind of get their friendship back on track. And I'm hoping that after like she's basically kind of burnt that house down, not on purpose, but you know, it's like cleansed by fire and then she like released it into the water. I'm really hoping that, you know, Simone can like get back on track and get, you know, she has that ambition and that drive and, you know, kind of stop allowing this to put her at a hole. So this episode was really, really good. It was, this is what I feel like I've been waiting for. So I'm really excited for the next couple of episodes and just to see where it's gonna go next. And let me know your thoughts. Leave me some comments below. How are you feeling about the season in general? But definitely let me know how you felt about episode 5. Were you as satisfied about it as me? Or were you just kind of like, it's been kind of the same? Just let me know your thoughts. And until next week, I will see you all then. Bye.